Hey everyone, it's me, Fatima, all the way from the Gambia. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I wanted to come to you all to just give you an update on what is going on in Niger. Whew, it looks like some movement is happening in Niger. When I tell you these prophecies are coming to life, these are prophecies are being fulfilled. It is happening all over Africa. They're pushing the West out. But before I get started with that, I want to show you all this video. But before I get started with that, go ahead and support me at Black Women Networking. You'll see that I've done some books for journals, and I've done some an African activity book. I would love to share with the kids. Also, if you're ready and you're thinking about moving to West Africa, trying to get out of the America KKK, if you're trying to get up out of there, you're thinking about moving to West Africa, Ghana or Gambia, give me a call. Let's do some consultation. Let's see what we need to do to get you moving forward. And maybe there's some information I can give you over here about some land that's for sale, or maybe try to assist you in maybe finding some housing. Okay. So you can always visit me at theafricanconnect.com. Again, that's theafricanconnect.com. Okay, so you guys, I want you all to see this gentleman right here. I love this guy. And I want to share this with you all because he's got some fantastic news. But I want to say first, I wouldn't trust it. I don't trust it all the way. They say they may be leaving, but why the other day, which a lot of people don't know, warships came up in the bay of it was either Benin or Togo here in Africa. France warships came up in the bay. It kind of makes you wonder if they're leaving, why are warships coming to the African coast? I'm just saying. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Very interesting. French soldiers are leaving Niger. They started from Thursday in the country. Great news. Congratulations. Applaud, round of applause. Yeah. Great job by the Nigerians. I mean, it's their country. Okay, they deserve whatever they want from the country. If they want you to stay, great. If they don't want you to stay, then you should just leave. And so French troops are leaving Niger. Congratulations to them. It's been a very rough moment between the Nigerians and the French. But finally, I feel like Macron, chose the way of logic. Okay, France started putting its troops in Niger on Thursday. The French Army Force Ministry said on the statement. The disengagement of the military personnel and assets stationed in Niger begins this week.
Okay, so let me just tell you, the only thing that makes me nervous about it is I was surprised that France is even going quietly. And I don't think he's going to go quietly. I think something's going to happen. I think he's going to wait a couple of days. He's going to wait a couple of weeks before something crazy happens. And I'm praying that all the countries, all the African countries, including ECOWAS, actually come together and defend Niger, defend Mali, and Burkina Faso. So I'm praying that all our countries come together and defend each other, because they need to understand if they can attack one Black country, they can attack your country. If they can talk you into, hopefully they don't keep talking the one country here in Africa against the other country, because all you're doing is doing their bidding. All it is this is what we call Black on Black crime. So I'm praying. I think this is just a calm before the storm. I don't think France is leaving willingly. I don't think he's really going to go quietly into the night. I don't think so, but we'll see.
This maneuver should enable all military personnel to return to France before the end of the year, the statement said. So this maneuver will enable all French personnel to return to France before the end of the year. Thank you very much. Okay, so Niger, for context. Beautiful country in Africa. Here's a map. I know we need a map because many of our people have never been to Africa, so they don't quite understand where Niger is. This is Niger, beautiful place, but very hard. Very hard. Yeah. Very hard. When an African man tells you it's hard, it's hard. Very hard place, but lovely people. Okay, so Niger has been a colony of France, for context. France has colonized many countries in Africa for many, many years, and some of these countries were freed around the 1960s. And that's when many of these countries started sort of having a democratic leadership. It's not really a democratic leadership because at the end of the day, they say you are free of colonialism, but in reality, they are still running the businesses, okay? So economy, finances, and all that stuff that's important to a country are still run by the French. In fact, all the African countries colonized by the French still pay up until now, 2023, about 13% tax on their annual revenue back to France.
30%, y'all.
Apparently took them out to eat cheese and cheese. And they learn how to speak French. So they have to cut the French.
You know, I'm kind of curious though. What language were they speaking before France made them speak French? I'm just kind of curious because I'm even curious about, besides Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, over here in Senegal. And Senegal, I'm just kind of curious, what language were they speaking before they were speaking French? Was it Wolof or Mandinka? I know in Senegal, it might have been Wolof or Mandinka because they do speak Wolof also. But I'm kind of curious what Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, what language they were speaking.
Yeah, so they took 30% of the annual revenue back to France. And again, it doesn't stop there. France prints the currency of these countries called the CFA franc. So your country's currency is printed in France. And you say you are free. No, you're not. This money, this currency, it's used in African nations, French colonies in Africa. Côte d'Ivoire, Togo, Benin, Senegal, these countries use the CFA franc. But that's printed in France. But if you stick the same CFA franc to France to purchase something, it's not valid. You do not accept that. So Niger was part of this country. And they decided that, well, okay, you know what? We need freedom in our country. It feels like since independence, most of our presidents have been working for the interest of the French people.
Right.
Because Niger produces uranium, and uranium is crucial to the production of energy. So you can create electricity or produce electricity through uranium. Niger has a lot of uranium. You have a very good quality. So the French people have been mining uranium for Niger, sending it back to France to be transformed, then converted to electricity, then sold to many European countries. France sells electricity to European countries. From uranium to get from Niger.
Now, see, that's what's messed up. That's what this whole thing is about. This is what this whole thing is about. France get the uranium from Niger, gives them pennies, and then turns around, sell it to the other European countries, and he's making at least what the market value is, which is at like 200. He gives Niger like 80 cents, and France processes it, gets it, and sells it to the other European countries for like 200. Ain't that some crack-a-lacking bull? Yeah. And yet almost 85%, the last I heard was 85% of Niger don't have good electricity. But France sells the electricity back to the other European countries off of the uranium that they're getting from Niger. And you wonder why now Niger is trying to tell you to get the hell out. Shame on you, France.
In the meantime, Nigerian people have no electricity. Yes. How do you explain that? How do you reconcile that? So Nigerian people have to import electricity from Nigeria. Nigeria, yes. So Nigeria, these are two different countries. Nigerian people have to import electricity, some of it at least, from Nigeria. I know Nigerian people also don't have electricity. Well, you, the people, have no electricity, but the government has enough electricity to sell to other countries. So the Nigerian people get electricity from Nigeria. Nigeria sells electricity to Niger, but they don't necessarily provide enough electricity for people from Nigeria. In the meantime, Niger produces uranium. Uranium is taken by the French. It's transformed and sold to the people of Europe. So now the people of Niger say, you know what, enough is enough. We cannot continue like this anymore. Our president seems to be working for the foreign nations. We don't want that. We want a president who is patriotic, somebody that's going to work for us, push our country forward. And that's what people do. The guards of the presidential palace, not the president. They arrested him, put him in a underground. They didn't hurt him, but they put him in there with his family and everybody. That's it. His name is Mohamed Bazoum. Mohamed Bazoum has been toppled for a couple of months now. From Niger, we're happy. They gathered into the stadiums. We're very happy. But in the meantime, countries that colonized by the French people were actually the Nigerian people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. And this group of people right here that you see, they're called ECOWAS. And you know, the sad part about it is they were angry with Niger, not understanding why Niger even did what they did. I don't call it a coup. I call it a revolution. A revolution that's just started. The people are realigning the leadership that should be over their country, because that puppet president was not working for the people. He was working for the French. He was working for the Frenchmen. And then to make for ECOWAS to even be mad and not defend Niger, that's sad. Africa, we got to pull together. Y'all got to pull together. Y'all got to understand y'all have the same common enemy. You have the same enemy. They don't like you either. They don't like you.
Yes. Why do you want freedom? Why do you topple the president? He's democratically elected. You have no right to know what you did, even though it's not their country. So they came together with Nigeria, making a plan. They called the ECOWAS country. There are 15 countries. They came with Nigeria with a plan to come and attack Niger. Because Nigerian people decided to the president looking for freedom. So if you think about it rationally, this only means these countries were just trying to save their friends who's being taken by these people. So we're gonna save our friends who's as corrupt as we are, so we can get him back to position as a president. And I think that's gonna serve as a lesson for our people not to try to do that. Because it happens in the neighborhood, what makes you think it's not gonna happen to us? That was the reason why they came together. People of ECOWAS, yes, African people trying to fight African people, trying to keep them in poverty. Don't be surprised, it happens a lot in Africa. It's very sad, but many Africans don't like to see other people's move forward. I need to tell you cash, okay? I don't play. I say things the way they are. I don't play political stuff. I'm not going to waste my time here telling you, oh, Africa's beautiful, everybody loves it. No. There are some places people truly love each other, they help one another, they move forward. There are some places there's a lot of hypocrisy, a lot of lies, a lot of jealousy. Yes. If you are an African person, you suddenly know that because it looks like it's genetic. Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Okay, so I just want to just give you that little update to let you know what is going on with Niger. Like I said, French troops or warships are supposed to be out there in the African coast where Benin and Togo is at. That's the same side as the neighbors for Ghana, the neighbors on the side for Ghana. So they're off in that coast. So I'm not sure they're just there to pick up the Frenchmen, the troops that's going home. But why necessarily do they have to be warships? But hey, I just wanted to point that out. I don't think the French is going to leave that easy. It's like they're acting like ex-boyfriend. They don't want to leave. But Niger is telling them to the left, everything you own is in the box to the left. Okay, so I don't know if French is going to make this easy. This might be the calm before the storm. So leave your comment. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put this gentleman's full video into the detail box. And don't forget to give this video a like and a share. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. If you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button so that way you could be notified of our upcoming videos.